Someone please call 911. Pick up the phone, girl. Tell them I just been shot down. And the bullets in my heart. And it's bleeding through my soul. Feel my body get cold. Shout out Wyclef. Shout out Miss Mary J. Blige, the queen. All right, let's talk about this Isaiah Thomas situation. As you all know, Isaiah Thomas is my favorite basketball player. Second to Klay Thomas. Second to Klay Thompson. But honestly, my favorite basketball player. Let's get it. TMZ is reporting Isaiah Thomas says, I'll prove I'm healthy and take Denver Nuggets to playoffs. Yeah, I don't know about that. But Isaiah Thomas tells TMZ Sports he's fired up to show the NBA he's healed up and back to the superstar he was, and wants to prove in 2018 that he's worth, that he's still trying to get a contract. Shit. That he's worthy of a max contract. Remember, the two-time All-Star just signed a veteran's minimum 1 year, $2 million contract with the Denver Nuggets. And when we saw him at LAX, he explained why he took the deal. The goal is just to show that I'm healthy and I'm the same player I was before. Thomas said, I just need 1 year. Let's see. The 29-year-old has been battling hip problems since the 2017 playoffs, but underwent surgery back in March and recently said he's feeling better. He's feeling better than ever. But this 2018-19 season isn't all about him. Isaiah Thomas says he's ready to take his squad to new heights. We'll make the playoffs, and then we'll go on from there. Thomas also has some comments about his old team, the Boston Celtics, which traded him after a remarkable playoff run in 2017. But if you think he's bitter, think again. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Then you got Damian Lillard talking about he's the best rapper in the NBA. I don't even care to make a video about this. Like, yeah, Damian Lillard is a good rapper, but he's a hell of a basketball player. Very underrated, Damian Lillard. But yeah, I'm going way off. I know I'm going way off right now. But I think Shaq kind of ruined it. I think Shaq kind of fucking ruined it, because now when you think of a basketball player that raps, the first person, corny fucking nigga like Shaq doing it. So yeah, I think he kind of ruined it for everybody, to be honest with you. So no. No. Over here on Lakers Nation, it says Isaiah Thomas calls Lakers teams other than Nuggets not making contract offer disrespectful. And I completely agree, man. I feel like, honestly, because of this whole LeBron situation, and also because of the hip. But at the same time, it's like, dude, when will people take the shit in context that even with the whole what's his name? The ball boy. The motherfucker, I can't even remember their names. LiAngelo. You telling me the Lakers couldn't have picked up LiAngelo? You know how many bums is on? They pick up Michael Beasley. An old, decrepit, sorry ass nigga, right? That, let's be honest, he's not going to make a difference on the team. They're not even going to play him enough or create any type of system so he can fucking thrive in that, thrive at all, right? But they won't pick up a fucking spot up 3-point shooter, but they'll pick up a Michael Beasley. Come on, man. That just shows you how fucking useless the Lakers management is. But anyway, he was just an example. I could go from Rondo to so many players. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to keep saying this shit. The Los Angeles Lakers will not make the playoffs next year in the Western Conference, period. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. The Los Angeles Lakers underwent several changes in free agency, and as a result, it cost them a couple members from the roster last season. One such player who hasn't been spoken about too much is point guard Isaiah Thomas. It seems like the NBA fucking blackballed this dude, man. I don't know what he did. I guess he spoke too much about LeBron. Other than that, I really don't know. Any other player, you still have Rondo. Rondo won a chip in what? 20 what? When did Rondo win a chip with the fucking with the Boston Celtics? And everybody still praises him. Everybody's still praising Rondo and picking up Rondo and all this shit. Right? But he won how many years ago? Isaiah Thomas took a bum ass Celtics team all the way to the finals. And then when he got hurt, they won one game without him. Get the fuck out of here, man. The NBA is backwards, man. It's like, how good can you kiss ass, right? Before skills. How good can you kiss ass, right? The Lakers acquired Thomas at the trade deadline, and he was solid for the team, averaging 15.6 points and 5 assists in 17 games before being shut down early for his long-needed hip surgery. Some wondered whether the Lakers would bring Thomas back, but he ultimately signed a one-year deal with the Denver Nuggets. As it turns out, he was never close to re-signing with the Lakers, as it was revealed in an interview with ESPN's Adrian, whatever the fuck his last name is, that the only offer Thomas had was from the Nuggets, a fact he wasn't pleased by. Yeah, that's crazy. Shout out D10. He says Isaiah Thomas is done, bro. It's KD's and Bron league now until retirement. I think Isaiah gonna make a comeback, but he's gonna be on a bum ass team. So once again, I mean, Isaiah Thomas has been on the Phoenix Suns. He's been on I don't even know, the Kings. He's been on just the worst fucking teams at the worst time, man. So that's just pretty much how this shit is. Let's see. For those who think this summer has been a disaster, Thomas considers it merely a disappointment. In the end, he had one true offer, the Denver Nuggets, a fact that he flatly calls disrespectful. Absolutely, man. If anybody else in the league took the Boston Celtics to NBA Finals, come the fuck on, man. Come on. They be throwing offers at that dude crazy, man. But because the narrative of the NBA is and the media is, oh, he's short and he has hip issues, right? And then it doesn't help that he spoke out against LeBron. That'll never help, because everybody that speaks out against LeBron in the NBA gets blackballed. That's just a fact. You definitely got to do your research if you don't agree with that. So it's just a bad narrative, man. It's a really bad narrative the media just built up against this dude. I mean, how was he trash, or how was he like, you know what I mean? If he took a Celtics team all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, and it's not his fault he got hurt. I'm pretty sure he got hurt on a play where it's like a screen. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is setting a screen, and then his hip is, it's just freak accidents, man. Freak accidents, bro. Let's see. D10's going in. He says he shouldn't be complaining. He knows he isn't winning a championship. Let me see. He's getting paid millions, and to be honest, he is too short for this man's league. That's just a sad fact. His defense is hard. All right, well, let's touch on that. If he's short, if he's too short, then how did he single-handedly lead the Celtics to the Eastern Conference Finals? I think that's a valid question. And then you said his defense is hard. Okay, the MVP of the NBA this year, how would you rate? So we gotta keep it 100, D. We gotta keep it 100. The same thing. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. The same thing that people are saying about Isaiah Thomas is the same exact thing I can turn around and say to the people that they're praising in the NBA. Same exact thing. James Harden plays zero defense. He was on Shaq to the Fool. How many times? How many times was James Harden on Shaq to the Fool for specifically not playing any type of defense, right? And what happens? His offense was just so, elite and productive and efficient. He was able to win the most valuable player, right? So I mean, it's a double standard there. Let's see. Once the Lakers agreed to a deal with Rajon Rondo, however, it became clear that a reunion with Thomas was out of the question. With both Rondo and Lonzo Ball, there was no need for Thomas to be on the roster as well. The Lakers were looking for defenders and playmakers, and Rondo fits the bill more than Thomas. Man, they need scorers. They need scorers against the Warriors. You need 120 plus points. That's what you need. Rondo is going to give you 8 points. Come on, man. While it isn't clear exactly what discussions Thomas and the Lakers had, it is obvious that he simply wasn't in the team's future plans. Obviously, I made a video about this weeks ago, saying that Isaiah Thomas isn't going to come back to the Lakers because of LeBron James. Because of some personal shit. If LeBron wanted Isaiah there, Isaiah would be there. That's all it is. So yeah, let me see. Let's see. D10 says that was a good year. The East was really weak. I'm gonna stop you right there. The East been weak since the Boston Celtics, man. The East been weak since the 3 Celtics won a chip. Let's just keep it 100. Let's just keep it 100. The East been weak for 10 years. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100, D10. The East is non-existent. The East is so bad that they literally, the NBA, after they're going to wait till LeBron retires. The East is so bad that they're going to make it 1 through 16. That's how bad one conference is. The West is so damn good that they probably going to eliminate the Eastern Conference. Let's just be honest. And my question, I always ask this to people. Okay, New York City is the mecca of basketball, right? How is it possible that the Knicks are trash and the East Coast is trash when the mecca of basketball is on the on the East Coast? How, Sway? How, Sway? You feel me? Like, damn, but I'm just saying. I feel like if I was a GM or whatever, I would go to some parks in New York. I fucking pick up some niggas, save some money. I'll be like, shit, we ain't paying. I'll pay you, you know what I'm saying? I'll pay you a couple thou, right? Maybe 100 thou. Instead of paying 2 million, 3 million, for the veterans minimum, I'll pay you 100 thou. You trying to run? You trying to rock? Come on, man. D10 says we'll recover eventually. When was the last time the Knicks won a championship? Did they ever win a championship? That's just sad. That's just sad. That is a sad story. That shit is almost as sad as a Lifetime movie. Dead ass. But I hope that we definitely get to see this 1 through 16 seeding, because I am completely done. I am completely done with I don't watch Summer League. I could care less. I don't even really watch the regular season. The only games I really watch during the regular season of the NBA is, you watch the first game, the first couple of games, and then that's it. And then you watch the Christmas game, and then you watch the All-Star game, And then that's it. And then you watch the playoffs. And even in the playoffs, I'm like, okay, I already know this team is gonna win. So I don't really watch it as much as I'm supposed to. And then the only, I can honestly say, the only games I watch in the National Basketball Association, and I really follow basketball, but they force me to do this. The only games I really watch and pay attention to religiously are the finals games. Whoever is in the finals, I pay attention to every game. Those are because at this point, those are the only games that matter. You know what I mean? Listen, look at this shit. The NBA is putting out a horrid product. That product is disgusting. And honestly, you can't. How can the NBA truly make money off a product that, you know, off of a, here come the air quotes, competitive sport, when you already know who's going to win before the season even starts? How can you make any money off of that? How can you gain a new audience, right? That's just my opinion. D10 says, everyone knows the Warriors and winning the chip this season. If you don't, you're delusional. KD will have 3 rings, and the only way they break up is if he leaves. There's no competitiveness at all. Sad, I agree. Absolutely, sir. You know, and it's like, damn, do I gotta start watching other sports, man? Do I gotta start watching fucking soccer or something, like lacrosse? Like, I don't understand. I love basketball. I grew up on basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my sport. I love it, man. I genuinely and truly love fucking the game of basketball. And it's like, damn, I can't even enjoy that. I wasn't able to see Michael play. I saw Kobe play, but he retired, you know, and it's just like, damn, this is it. So I think that I hope that once LeBron retires, and once the Warriors, you know, finish their little run, I hope that the NBA can kind of reset itself, and then it can be competitive again, and we can say, okay, who's next? Because there are, he had their little run, the Celtics had their run, now the Warriors have their run, Spurs had their run before that. So it's really like, I think somebody told me only like 7 or 8 teams have been winning the championship for the last a lot of fucking years. So it's really sad, man. It's really sad. And it's a trash product. D10 says at least the NFL has some degree of challenge. And yeah, that's another thing. I mean, we all know the Patriots are gonna definitely contend and damn near be the favorites every single year. But that is the thing I do like about football. They play less games, and every single year, so they play less games, so we get straight to that real action. And every single year, there's a chance that a whole different other team could win. So that's pretty much the only thing I really like about football. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys like Isaiah Thomas? Or do you not? Or are you with D10? Do you feel like he's too short? He's brittle boned. He need to be on life alert. He fallen and he can't get up. Let me know how you guys feel about Isaiah Thomas. Do you feel like he can really take the finals with so many great Western Conference teams? Do you feel like Isaiah Thomas will be able to take the Denver Nuggets to the finals? Do you think Isaiah Thomas is gonna, never mind, I ain't gonna say it. Never mind. I got too much respect for Isaiah Thomas to mention him in the same context and or sentence as Selena Powell. But anyway, hit that like if you fuck with what I'm saying. Hit that dislike if you think I'm a fuck nigga. Hop up in the comments, turn up, subscribe. Slow key. Have a good day, guys.